Hi!
Hi everyone!
So another fortnight episode of LH Crypto Weekly Analytics, former Weekly Analytics, yeah.
What's on? Well, I covered the crypto part, so I'm talking about Bitcoin and some reports from Mexico and the new word on Macmillan Dictionary, ransomware.
Responsible for the real world, like records of the stock market and anti-records of the job market, and an economic calendar and a stock advice of the fortnight. A fortnight stock advice, right?
Good job.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Okay, so I'll start with Bitcoin. Surprise, surprise. Last fortnight it reached the psychological level of 12,000. So good, so nice. But now it has entered a correction, and while I was watching and reading the forecasts and gathering data, it was 11,470. But now, as we're filming it, it's around 11,300, and it's getting lower. So right now the resistance level is like 11,655, and the support level is 11,160. So if it breaks it, it can reach as low as 10,500. But it may also reverse the correction. Well, personally, I think it will fall for a little while, but you never know.
Okay. Meanwhile, John McAfee, who was previously involved in the Ghost Exchange project, the privacy assets company, suddenly said that he's abandoning it due to the total inability of management to make a success of the project. Whatever it is, the funniest thing is that just, a couple of weeks ago, he was praising the project and the way it goes.
Even though the lockdowns are easing in some parts of the world, still companies prefer to switch to remote work. It's cheaper and, in some ways, more modern, I guess. But as they do so, people are more susceptible to ransomware, or in other words, hackers that send some software to their laptop, to their PCs, and they steal some data and want some ransom from them. Otherwise the precious data will be sold on darknet. The worldwide trend is that companies will pay more attention to cybersecurity. So the companies that provide the cybersecurity will be gaining more and more capitalizations and clients and so on. But also we should not forget that actually these are people who are most susceptible. So you first have to teach people how to prevent all the simplest things. So there was a report from Mexico, a national risk assessment, and they say that the 7 most popular banks in the country register more money laundering than fintech, than all the crypto community, the crypto environment can ever generate. And they are still so they say that fintech and as they call cryptocurrencies, they say it's an emerging risk, but the biggest risk still comes from banks.
Okay, thank you for this most detailed and entertaining overview. And what happens in the real world, if you ever can call stocks real? So first of all, everything is growing despite the conflicts we covered previously. But another good news for the market is that the Ministry of Trade of China and the Ministry of Trade of US are partially and constructively satisfied with the phase 1 implementation of phase 1 trading agreement. Both sides say that, despite it's not fulfilled entirely, the rate to which it is fulfilled is satisfactory, especially taking the COVID situation into consideration. This sent major indices to the record highs, and Nasdaq is over 11,600, Dow Jones 2830 and above, and S&P 3,000 34 500, let's say so. So indices are all on the historic heights, and there are just a few hundred for S&P to reach its twin brothers. Meanwhile, the number of Americans applying for initial unemployment benefits unexpectedly rose to 1.1 million. Well, this brings the total amount of Americans who are, well, claiming job continuously is about 28 million. Still a lot, but well, expectations are that the figures will not rise in the short term. Meanwhile, Nvidia is reaching 510 and above for its share. On the good news on performance, 44% growth of gaming segments and 26% growth of the cloud services and software. So the company is reaching its record highs again and was the top gainer of the week. And let's say the top gainer of the month. Even so, if you invested in Nvidia following our long time ago advice, you really got your piece of cake, definitely.
So what's next?
So, yeah, wrapping up this episode, economic calendar. So Monday, August 31st, Chinese manufacturing and composite PMIs day. Well, this week, next week, basically can be called PMI again, PMI week. So Tuesday, September the 1st, German unemployment and manufacturing PMI as well. On Thursdays, and Friday, September 3 and 4, non-manufacturing PMIs and unemployment rates in US and Canada. Here we are. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and well, with another piece of news.
May the profit be with you.
Cheers.